So I'm going to show you how to fold the blossom. And we begin with an instant flower. And we start by just folding this top part of the diamond to the right. And I stick my finger inside the petal, just like that. And I fold the petal flat. So I'm going to run my finger over these two edges to make two folds, just like that. And the next step is we're going to fold these edges to the center, like this. And I'm folding it to the center and I'm leaving a small gap there. So I've folded that edge to the center. Now I do the same thing with the other side, just like that. And notice I've got a gap in between here. And the last thing to do on this petal is to fold the little tab at the bottom up. I fold that tab up, just like that. So that's one petal and that's done. That's what it looks like. I flip my model and I do the same thing on the other side. I fold the diamond over and I stick my finger in the petal and flatten it and run my finger along the two edges. And I fold this edge in, leaving a gap, and then the other edge in, leaving a gap, and then I fold the little tab at the bottom up, just like that. So now that petal is done, and now I need to get to these other two petals, so I'm going to do what's called a book fold, and I just fold these top layers of paper over until this petal pops up, and I do the same thing. Flatten it, run my finger to make the folds, fold the edges in, just like that. Like this, leaving a gap, and I fold this little tab up. And now this petal is done. Flip my model. And now I need to do this last petal, so I book fold again. I book fold the layers over until this petal is revealed. Stick my finger inside. Create these folds to flatten the petal. And now I fold these edges into the center, leaving a gap. And the very last step is to fold this little tab up, just like that. So now our petals are all done. What we need to do is we need to separate our petals so we have an even number of layers of paper in each quadrant of the flower. So I've got my petal tips in the center here, and there's an even number of layers of paper on each of these sides. And now I'm going to open the flower, and so that this is what it looks like. And now I need to curl the petals to get sort of a blossomy look. And I'm going to do that by sticking my finger inside. At the same time, I'm sticking my index fingers underneath to support the petal, and I'm sort of curling it over. And you'll need to practice this. This is the hard part. This separates the men from the boys, the girls from the women. I'm just curling these petals down. I do the same thing on every one. I stick my thumb down inside to support the petal, and I use my index fingers and I curl the petal over. See that? And then we have a blossom.